Good morning, good morning, good morning. Saturday morning, the day of or pre Hocus Pocus movie night. So I hope you've got plans to join us 5:30ish, 6 duskish. Come on over, bring a lawn chair, bring a cooler, and we'll have some popcorn, hot dogs. We're gonna actually, I think we're gonna build 4 fire rings, little campfires for people to collect around and talk and stuff, and we're gonna watch Hocus Pocus. So I hope it's in your plans to come out and join us. We're looking forward to seeing you and looking forward to getting together. So I am in week 4 of my commentary on what my life has been like working with our federally elected officials. And so this week I'm going to do Grassley. And Grassley has probably given me the neatest experience that I've ever had. And what do I mean by that? So, like for the first couple years that I went to Grassley, all I got to do is run into his gatekeeper. Sherry is his primary staffer, and I'll get back to Sherry a little bit later. But that was it. I would just get it. Oh, what the heck? I'm gonna go ahead with Sherry. I would just get as far as Sherry, and it was clear as all get up that Sherry had no desire to talk with me. I mean, literally, I would be going through my talking points, and she was working on other stuff. She just endured me. I absolutely, positively disliked that woman. I didn't like working with her. But anyway, you got to be persistent, right? So I want to say it was about 2 years ago. We went to DC to go do the visit. We had our Grassley visit scheduled, and we're sitting in the office, and he's running behind, right? And actually, it was the same time when that year that Mark Zuckerberg got called in for to testify in front of Congress and stuff like that about some stuff that Facebook had done and stuff. But anyway, so we're sitting there waiting. All of a sudden they come to us and like, "Hey, you want to come with us? We'll take you to the senator." We're like, "Oh, okay, cool, cool." So we had to go through. We went through this special area of security. So one more layer of security that we had to go through, and we ended up going down into the subway system that all the congressmen and the senators use to go back and forth from their office to the Senate and Congress. And it was cool, right? We're on the subway and we see Feinstein and we see Pelosi. We're seeing these people, and it was really kind of neat. So we get to the Senate building and take it up, and we get taken into this just beautifully ornate, beautifully decorated little meeting room where we got to sit down and talk with Grassley. And honestly, I mean, I was the first. That's the only time I've actually ever been in that building and stuff. So it was really neat to sit there and talk with them. And the other neat thing of talking with him is you realize that he's just a guy, right? So it was pretty fun. It was pretty fun. Um, so I'm gonna go back to the Sherry. So yeah, the first few years I'd hit the Sherry, I get with Sherry, just hit my head on the wall, hit my head on the wall, hit my head on the wall. She just did not. I don't think she liked me. Honestly, that's what it felt like. And it. So I just didn't have a lot of confidence in her that I was even being heard. But again, so then we had that chance to meet with the senator, Senator Grassley, and it was kind of neat because almost since then, it's been a different sort of egg with her that she responds to our emails. I think Kim and I have had the chance now to have 4 one-on-one conversations with the senator, or somewhere me, somewhere Kim, but together we had 4 conversations. um, Senator Grassley, I put it in one of the earlier videos. He went out there and he got on the Senate floor and he talked about the needs of our industry and so forth. So he's been he's it's the most, by far, the experience that we have with the Grassley office is much more um God, what's the word I'm trying to think of? But it's just a really structured, it's an official kind of thing. Where now with some of the other offices, we've gotten to know them a little bit, so it's a lot more casual and conversational. It's still very kind of rigid and structured and whatever, but I definitely feel my I feel like Grassley is a really good guy to work with. I think he fights for Iowa. He's been really good for us. So I have enjoyed my most recent experiences with him. Again, the first couple of years when I only ran into Sherry, it didn't work. But now if I'll send an email, about once a week, I send an email to all the folks, and Sherry and Tyler, who is Ernst office, we'll talk about in a couple of weeks. But they're always like, I cannot count on it within 2 days. It's usually within 2 days I get a response back from them. So yeah, it was a really neat experience. He seems to be a really neat guy. I guess he's like fourth in line for the presidency. Um, how much longer he'll be doing this, I don't know. I don't know. But all right, so we did Finkenauer, we did Loebsack, we did King, we did Grassley. So I guess if I'm kind of thinking, let me look at this list. So I guess I've spoken three of the four. I've really had very favorable comments, and in my comments about Finkenauer, I have to really understand I'm not really in her constituency and stuff. So I kind of get that, and stuff. So yeah, I guess so far we're digging the Iowa delegation. All right, folks, I'm gonna wrap it up here. I hope to see you in a few hours. And all right, yeah, come to the movie night. Let's get together. Semper Gubme. Thanks for all you do. Take care.